probably just to kick off your just initial comments on the game plan and how that turned out.
Oh, there's no doubt. I thought our boys gave it everything. Probably dominated possession, territory, line breaks, but that's not the game of the rugby. Unfortunately, we didn't capitalise on the ball that we had. I think started the game with a bit of a wind behind us and probably played too much in our own half. The kicking that we wanted to go along, we eventually got it into it. But Moana took their chances. It's essentially the wrap up of the game.
It just felt like it took a while for you guys to get into the game. Is that how you felt as well?
Oh no, we had enough good quality ball. I just think what we did with it wasn't what we're after. I think our line out was awesome. In terms of the beginning, we turned over 2 that we had been training for. It's just unfortunately we didn't. The stuff that we've been working on and training on in the weekend or during the whole week, we did bits and pieces of it. And if we'd carried on doing what we were after, then it might have been a different result.
Skip, seemed like a pretty physical game out there. How was it in comparison to some of the other games you didn't see it?
It's always physical against Moana Pasifika. We know that coming into the game. We started off pretty well, but same comments as a coach. Didn't really capitalize. We didn't execute. We gave away 50-50 passes. Passes we should have kept, we gave it away. Passes we should have thrown, we kept it, and I think that cost us a bit in that first 40. Those 50-50 passes that we weren't able to execute.
How disappointing is this after your good win last weekend? It just feels like this season for you guys just struggling to kind of get off the mark a bit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we started the competition really well with 3 close losses to beat the Chiefs, and then to come off the Waratahs, and then today's performance. This is the Battle of the Islands. Mess would know more than me, but to lose quite handsomely in the end is probably disappointing for Fijians, I would have thought, and unfortunately. So you got to take your hat off to Moana. I thought Artie Severe again shows he's been the best buy in Super Rugby. His leadership and qualities that he brings to a young team. We've got a young team, but he's obviously been there and done it many times.
We talked with Moana during the week about it feels a bit special between these 2 teams. And they acknowledged the fact that both being new sides, both representing the Pacific, that this is a special game for them. Is that the way you guys are feeling as well?
Yep. We're both new teams, so whenever we have the chance to go against each other, I guess you can say that's like bragging rights for the whole year. So I think they got the upper hand on us now till we meet the next. So it's kind of special. I think we only meet them once this year, so this is it. So they got the upper hand on us, so we'll have to wait another year for that.
It's really nice scenes out there post-match with the 2 teams coming together. Can you just talk us through how that felt for you guys?
Yeah, always special. Keeping our faith. Both teams, we're from the islands. We are religious and really spiritual. So to have that in the end means a lot. There's always a special feeling. Don't have that with other teams, but to share that with Moana Pasifika is special.
Glen, you have a few more games to go. You've lost some players because of injury. There's 2 who are still doubtful because of issues outside of the field. How does that look for you and the team going forward?
Yeah, you're right. We've had a disruptive few weeks, which has been disappointing. So it's now to make sure that we've got 3 home games. A bit of a run of home games is what we haven't had, which would have been good if we'd sort of been still in the hunt. We're not now, but it's now an opportunity just to show obviously the fans of Fiji that it's up to these boys to make sure that we prepare well to show the fans that we're here, and we've got the Reds twice, which would be exciting. I know the boys like playing against the Reds, so looking forward to next weekend around. Obviously they're coming off a good win, then the Force and obviously the defending champions that are in the same sort of boat as us, so it's looking forward to getting a run at home.
Just on that disruption you mentioned, are you able to talk much about the players that have been stood down and what that means for the rest of the season?
No. Sorry, I can't.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you.